This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Folks, the kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
It's Jordan. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. You really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Let me trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The pass rush closing in. Makes a nice move there. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Pressure is coming. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the 1st quarter up. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They go with a direct snap. Breaks off a defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a squandered opportunity to put points up on the board, and so deflating for this offense. I guess if there's one good thing, at least the opponent is pinned deep to begin their own drive.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Defense is coming after him. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all this.
Pass rush swarming him again. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. Punting, ready to boot it away. Special teams produce a score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Jordan. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Jordan. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. Pass him up. Can he get in? He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the electric touchdown play taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal and throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. tackled after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field. It's Jordan. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Throwing off play action. He's going to take off here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down he goes. It's a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Let's fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Jordan. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Florida offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off.
Look at that, he's still going. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. The pass rush closing in. And they'll get him down that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for a man. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up night.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Jordan. Pressure is coming. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
And it's good. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Catch made on the left side. Breaks clear in open space. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Fires it to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. So a first down now. We're going to see if that penalty proves costly in a very tight game here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. To throw, it's Jordan. On the move now. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Human clock with the running game. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wildcats. Way too much speed in that play.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Gators offense retakes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Sacked on back-to-back plays. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That sack gets the defense off the field. Here comes the punt team. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye.